So, ladies and gentlemen, I am currently in a Discord watch party with my fellow raiders. We are about a minute out from, a minute out. Everything's looking copacetic. Give me 2 seconds. So we've got this. Fuck, dude. This is. I kind of hate doing the whole deafen and unmute thing because they're all talking a lot right now, and it's gonna be really cool. And I'm wondering if there's some way to.
I'm always a fan of the "it's a shit show" sayings.
Yeah, it's a shit show, obviously.
Did you see
Here we go.
Did you see his Twitter post with him and his...
There we fucking go!
Yes, exactly,
Ow.
in the tux. Bingo card's up in trade chat.
Alright. Here we go.
I'm muting.
Okay, they're... What? Are they just doing, like, the classic reveal right now? Are we safe? Are we safe right now? Oh, okay.
This looks familiar.
Okay. Okay.
Recap, I know.
The next chapter. Yes! Let's fucking do it!
Next expansion's BlizzCon. I knew it. We're raiding with Bobby as the end boss.
Hi everyone, I'm John Height, General Manager for
BlizzCon 2022 is on the
Today are my
bingo card.
friends Ian Hausagustus, who is the Game Director for World of Warcraft,
Okay.
and Holly Longdale, who leads up the production team for WoW Classic. I really appreciate you tuning in. I know we're really excited to be able to give you updates on what's happening in World of Warcraft. But first I want to thank our community for all the feedback you've given us this year, and especially our community council,
How about
who
how
helped
much you
shape and
listen to?
influence the updates that we've
Fuck
done
off.
recently and what you're going to see in the
Fuck
upcoming year.
off. The community council
Really,
is
for
useless.
Shadowlands in particular, the story of the last 9 months or so of this expansion is all about the community, and it's shaped by what we've
Fuck
been hearing
you.
from them, and us realizing as a team that we just collectively needed to do a better job of making sure the community felt heard.
I so
And that
prefer
led us
when
to the
they
changes we made in 915.
when it's not
But
pre-recorded.
also really re-examining some of the assumptions and
So much more
foundations
real.
of World of Warcraft about things like character investment.
They're not
versus
actors.
alts, or how catch-up should work.
I
or
know,
the
and that's-
appropriate role of friction in our systems.
When they're
I
up on
think
stage and they have to do it
915
live, you
represents a
see the
step in the direction
imperfections,
of
and it
letting
feels more
players
real.
have more freedom to play
You know,
World of
this is the
Warcraft the way
best
they
take
want to
that
play
they
it.
had
And we
after
really
they did it
built
50
our
times, you
experience
know?
and content update from
just
the ground up
so- It
feels
around
genuine.
those
Yeah.
principles.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that the community said that influenced your decisions for Eternity's End?
Things like the method.
And I
of
prefer where
the
they don't have the
of
direction
the
constantly
Covenant
bouncing
Legendary
around
item,
between their
tons of
viewpoints. It's
tuning,
just-
and I think every step of the way.
Just give me a static.
We were
Let me see the
listening
people
to
and
make
be done
sure
with
that
it.
we
That's 'cause we're
were
old.
carrying forward those lessons learned in the course of 915.
Not totally true, but
Eternity's End and beyond.
you notice this in like tons of TV. The cuts are never more than 3 seconds, often 1.5.
Help guide and support us as Classic evolves.
World of Warcraft has always been about the world and the players that inhabit it.
The world
And
that
we
hasn't
are
been
in a lot of
updated
ways
in
curators
fucking 20
and
years.
caretakers of that journey and of that experience. And so once this classic community formed, and
By help
grew,
guide, she means
we had to
revolt
listen
and
to them.
demand.
It's this tide of listening to
much.
the community and paying attention to what is a good experience for our players now.
Are you counting them too?
And where we really saw a
3
sea
seconds,
change
cut.
in this
3 seconds.
idea is with our Season of Mastery round, which is a Season of Fresh Start Classic. And initially we were talking about it like it was going to be like a fresh start. Let's try this experiment in a season. It'll be about a year long. And then when the community...
Dude, it is every 3 seconds!
Seeing this upswell...
Yeah, the team.
Oh my god!
And ran with it
Yes.
and turned, what started out as a small community project into this Soul of Iron system that became a centerpiece of Season of Mastery and a whole new opt-in hardcore mode that we've seen communities built around.
Yeah.
Lots of, thrilling victory and painful defeat.
5 hours. I made it 5 hours.
Yeah, and it continues. Like Burning Crusade Classic, we wanted to balance the Paladin seals between Horde and Alliance, so we made an addition there. We wouldn't have gotten there without the community's input.
So, influence
Oh,
the
this
community.
hurts
You've
my
got
soul.
another update, and
I can't watch this. It's every 3
controversial
seconds.
Yeah,
Watch.
cross-faction play.
1,
coming in 925,
3.
which is
Bam!
on public test
Oh.
right now.
Sorry,
big
4
deal.
seconds.
Cross faction. You're breaking with a 17-year tradition.
Yeah, it's something.
1,
It was not an easily
2,
made decision by any
3,
means, and I think
4,
it's another one of those areas where really
2.
How is it controversial? Everybody fucking wants it.
Everybody
Holy shit.
wants it.
Ask ourselves
Yeah.
as a team whether there's a
2,
way to
3.
accommodate
You
Four.
beat my reaction, which is going to be,
desire
what?
and
Cross-action
still feel
route?
like we're
Play?
being true to the roots of the game. I think players desire to play with their friends who might prefer a different
Yeah.
faction.
Yeah.
Or to play with the
Everybody's been
faction
begging
they
you to do
more
this for
closely
fucking
identify
years.
with, even though
Yeah.
I know a lot of
they're
people who
elsewhere.
didn't,
really
to be
important to me.
honest.
I
The people I grew up
play
around
vaults,
hated
People
that
are
idea because
wrong.
the whole reason they got into this was the Alliance versus Horde. Like, yeah, it was cool to have moments where you could pair up and have
At the end of the
temporary
day,
alliances, but they
the
never
battle cry
wanted it
is
to be
for the
permanent.
Horde. It's not against the
What,
Alliance.
if you want to
It's
do
not
the
about
PvP
Alliance.
thing, it's still available to
about
you. It's
fighting
just
one's faction.
you can raid and
Way
you can
to
do
preserve
dungeons
that and
together.
strengthen that.
Like,
You're
Right.
giving
Yeah,
players
my thing is that this
the ability
doesn't
to make the
remove
same choice
anything.
we've seen the greatest heroes
it just
make
adds,
time and
exactly.
again.
Yeah,
can't
like you
wait
can
to
still
see
this.
hate
I'm
the
seeing a
Horde
lot of my friends
or the
that I never
Alliance,
knew
and you don't
had a
have to
max
touch
level
cross-faction.
character,
The
other
people who want it,
faction,
it's
suddenly
there.
come out of the woodwork.
Oh, I
I've
think it
always
absolutely
been
takes
of-
something away. It
With
just doesn't have to be
these
something I care
cross-faction
about.
groups, many of them are going to
The immersion,
I've always
I
been
think,
of
is
the
hurt
mutual
by it,
agent
but
mindset.
to kind
it's
of
not
cap
important to
off
me.
Shadowlands, a season 4, kind of a remix of a bit of a greatest hits, revisiting all of our raid zones across the expansion, bringing in some familiar older favorites into the Mythic Plus rotation, and we recognize this is kind of a closing chapter, a little bit of a send-off to Shadowlands. As everyone gets ready for what happens
By greatest,
next,
you mean
what
they
will
all
come
sucked
next,
evenly?
Want to give a fun new challenge for everyone to sink their teeth into.
Really cool stuff for Modern WoW
Nobody's
players.
here
I'm
for
super
this.
excited about the gear
It
upgrades that
sucks.
you're going to give me
I
and a
hate
chance
this.
to go back and play
I
some
hate
of
this
those
so
awesome
much.
raids.
There's a lot to explore. Very exciting.
For our next adventure in World of Warcraft, we're going to go back to Azeroth.
Here we go.
We're
This
going
is
to
what we wanted.
space with high fantasy. I mean,
Yes!
fans have asked for this for a long time. This has been kind of the foundation of much of the lore of WoW. So, without further ado, let's watch the cinematic.
Yes! I'm gonna mute.
Where?
Mute! Mute! Mute!
The world has been sundered. It cries out in pain.
1,000 years ago it was sundered.
We must go to its aid.
Is that Zeus?
We entrust our ancestral home to you.
Greece! Greece! We're going to the fucking Greek Isles, baby!
Let the land slumber, hidden even from our own eyes. You will feel our return in the waking of the land. Then you must light the beacon of Tyrhold, lest the path home be lost to us forever.
Bro! We're going to Greece, baby! We're going to Greece. Oh my god. We're going to Greece. We're going to Greece. I love it. Oh no, are we going underground? Bro. They're releasing a dragon? No? This is an engine. Looks like it's falling apart. Oh, he's lighting the beacon. Okay. Oh, dude. A true Greece expansion. Oh, is he gonna power it with his own power? Oh! Oh yes! You can do it, Stone Boy! You're like, ow, why are you talking? I'm talking because there's no dialogue. I'm gonna listen in on Discord for a second. Everyone's quiet. Okay. Okay, everyone's quiet in Discord right now. Stone Boy's sacrificing himself. 5 seconds on the fucking screen. Five seconds on the screen, already more likable than all of the Shadowlands protagonists. You did it, Stone Boy. You did it, Stone Boy. That's fucking sad, dude. Yes! Yes! Stone Boy lives! Yes! Oh, that's the fucking Dragon Isles!
Oh yeah.
Stone Boy lives.
The world is healing.
Oh.
But her fate is yet uncertain.
Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Oh my god.
Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again.
Yes!
Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
Stone Boy! Oh my god! Oh! Oh!
I know, right?
Stone Boy lives, that's all that matters.
Stone Boy more interesting than Jailer.
That was a hell of a way. You're like, rock dude.
Seriously, I mean,
Dragon.
what did we just see there?
Yeah.
The awakening of the Dragon Isles, the return of dragons.
Thank God they only have
Oh my
butterfingers.
Oh my god!
They own the leak.
Searching for his father's legacy, searching for the Dragon Isles. There's a reason why he hasn't been able to find them until now.
The beacon going off, is that summoning the dragons?
It is removing the concealment that had hidden the Dragon Isles from the world, but also beckoning the dragons back.
He
urgently.
better have a big fucking part in this.
I assume pretty good
I hope
variety
so.
of
Stone Boy!
I'm hoping they'll finally update the
Dragon Isles
models for, like,
standard for WoW expansion consist of
the
5 zones,
dragon leaders
4
and
standard
stuff.
leveling zones, and a new starter
Alexstrasza
zone
looked
that
like
we'll
she had a
get
new
to in
model.
Can you
Yeah.
talk a little bit about how
Can
the
we get
team
more
found
Rathian
ways
Anduin
to
scenes?
thread the dragon aspects throughout the environment?
I want to see
The
him
Dragon
get picked
Isles are a
again.
place that is
True,
filled
though.
with lush
Reversed.
and
Anduin
primal,
betrayed them this time.
versatile
Rathian
elemental
needs to
energy.
pay it
As
back.
Azeroth herself
4 new
really
leveling
awakens,
zones at a starter
those
zone, okay.
primal forces are expressed
Interesting.
throughout the environment, whether it's magma activity, volcanic activity, whether it's the icy wastes of the Azure Span. And each one of those
4
has a
new zones?
connection to
That's
the
unusual.
They're so
that you've
pretty.
seen before.
5. It's
And
5.
it's
It's
gonna be
4
amazing
leveling
for
zones at a
players to
starter
arrive
zone,
at
is what he
and
said.
explore.
Right,
All right, you know I'm
exactly
gonna
the
ask.
way
Yeah,
that
okay,
the
so
last couple have gone.
Can I be a dragon?
Well, they said there's a
Let's
starter
get into
zone.
some features here and what
Usually it's
Dragonflight
4 in
means for you
in
as
an
well as
in-level
the
zone.
place. So first off, yes, we have an all-new playable race.
Ooh.
The Drakthir race.
Yeah.
This is a
Oh, this just confirmed all the leaks.
Dragons in Warcraft have the ability to take on
no.
form.
What classes can they be?
Oh, I'm so excited.
New race.
Unique abilities as literally a dragon. That doesn't quite fit any of our existing classes.
Well, they just made millions of dollars.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Also in
Working
class.
dragons.
World of Warcraft, and not just an allied race, is something that we don't do lightly. But telling this expansive story so focused around dragons felt like the perfect time for it. So if you were a Drakthir,
What?
you will be the evoker
Yep,
class.
that just confirmed the last 2 days.
Dibs,
man.
calling now,
Only
dibs.
Drakthir.
Oh my
The
god.
reason why only Drakthir
Raids
It's going to be a new
days.
male
An
race.
evoker is
10 of them.
really combining the ability to
Well-
call upon the magic of the different aspects with the unique physical gifts that Drakthir has. The ability to actually take flight and do an Onyxia-style strafing deep breath over the battlefield, land on the other side, knock everyone back with a wing buffet, and then unleash your magic.
Well, boys.
Yes, please.
All 4 specs.
The
So,
Evoker
Dragonflight
has 2
specs?
specializations. They're a hybrid of either ranged DPS or healer, and they wear male armor. We figured, with the new hero classes,
Oh,
over the years,
yeah.
we have
Demon Hunter
enough melee
2.0, it's a natural
DPS,
ascension for me.
and also probably don't need any more leather wearers.
The raid leaders are going
No!
Exactly. This is definitely a hero class, and so that means that
That's
like the
another
Death Knights
hunter
before
fight.
them, we're
Kill
doing
Mel!
We'll be starting level 58.
Mel, I
in the
call it.
starter zone. So they're going to have a slightly different journey
Well,
into the Dragon
boys,
Isles as
it looks
opposed
like I'm
to the
going
rest of us that are
ranged.
sailing there
Oh,
from other parts
I'm-
of Azeroth.
Can you talk a little bit
I'll
about
stay healer,
configurations,
but oh
like
my
what
god.
is going to be able to identify my Drakthir character?
So the whole
Basically
starter zone is
anything
just
and
for the
everything.
Drakthir.
Skin color, hair color, jewelry, tattoos,
I-
other
I'm a
adornments.
tad
you can
let
make this
down because
character
these
the
leaks
expression
came
of
out,
your
like,
identity.
yesterday and this
to.
morning.
New zone.
And I avoided them like
class,
the plague.
new raid.
Oh, I haven't
I
seen
don't read
any.
anything.
Just about some of the system updates.
Yeah.
Yes!
Of course, the new expansion.
Oh,
I
I'm
like
brings
the-
so
Uh,
excited.
new systems,
I actually like
new
the humanoid
features.
variants of
The
it too.
recent expansion.
This means
one of
the
things
talents
Oh, they have both.
are
They're
real.
both. They're both.
is
Okay.
really have these deep features that were closely tied to a specific expansion that would then get left behind as we moved on. And we've heard loud and clear from players that, it's kind of a bummer to start off every new expansion by leaving a large part of your character behind, by leaving a large part of your
37 new
behind.
currencies.
This time
Fucking
around,
awesome.
What we're doing is really pouring all of our energy
Alright,
into
look at you.
permanent revamps, overhauls.
It only took
improvements
8
to World of
years,
Warcraft's
but they
core
finally
systems.
heard us.
Things like our progression systems, in this case our talent system, is something that we want to completely revamp. And
Dude,
look
I'm
at our
fucking
UI,
let down
professions.
so hard.
Really?
And the arrival of Classic. Did you learn anything about how
Oh?
our talents work?
I
What?
think seeing a new generation of players.
So they're
What?
completely
with
revamping
those
talents.
and
The
work
the
through those
talents.
trees.
Yep,
Really?
they're
Huh.
they're insane,
Frankly,
dude.
we lost when we shifted to the Mists of Pandaria style talents and beyond. A big piece of that was some of just the granularity, the feeling of getting a level and spending a point to customize your
So
character to
risky.
make yourself a bit better in some specific way. But also, that sense of hybridity that you could have.
Are
That's
we
something that
going
we largely
back?
lost. And so the new talent system avoids directly pitting
So risky.
player power throughput choices directly against those sort of utility hybrid choices, because we know that there's always a right outcome there. And we also understand that there's a lot of
What
strength
the
in the flexibility of
fuck?
the modern talent system to let players customize their talents for particular
I'm let down,
encounters
dude.
or dungeons
I'm
versus
let
PvP.
down.
We don't want to lose any of them.
Oh,
So
Big
John,
trees,
Fuck.
boys.
UI?
Oh my god.
They have, you see, they have a class
Yes,
one
I got
and
the
then a
30-inch monitor
spec
trying to
specific
keep
one.
track of
Yeah.
where I am on the map, all my buffs, and over here, what's going on in chat. It is literally made by.
Oh my god, they're redoing
So-
they're redoing
You're
the
not alone in
UI.
that. We've made a lot of incremental changes and additions over the years, but really this is a revamp. This is an overhaul. And so we're excited to really
This is gonna
modernize
break
the
every
look and feel
add-on
while
ever.
staying true to the
Yep.
origins of
Yep.
World of Warcraft. Now at the same time, we're not looking to take away the sort of
Well,
power
I'm
uses
already
and
hearing a
stimulation there.
2024
Talents are still
release.
there if you want them.
Oh
And
my
you
word,
want
this
a
is so
much better
risky.
Default out of the box
So,
experience for all players.
You
new
might
and
be
old alike.
surprised by the
Like,
release date.
reduce elements, remove elements.
Shush!
Explore the world and see the beauty of Azeroth.
When it comes to specific elements, as much as possible, we want to let players choose what to show and what to hide. So
That's
they can
fair.
control it.
2022 release, boys.
So they
That's a
might.
critical question.
So they might leave the
Oh,
framework
wow.
in place.
Can't wear a chef's hat.
Yeah, I knew it.
That UI.
Fundamentally change the. The
Our
default.
Professions in Dragonflight is really
And make
all
it highly
about
I think when they're
customizable out of the
delivering on
box.
fantasy and
I think they're
identity as a
baking
craft.
in like
And
move
so
everything.
If you want to be a
Yeah,
serious
possibly.
blacksmith, if you want to
Oh
be
my
a
Look at all
God.
these default settings.
you want to deliver the ability to
This preset,
invest
these preset, that
time and
preset.
energy into that, become a master crafter, be able to make items that are in demand,
Oh my
interact
God.
with the community.
crafting?
One of the big
Is that
pieces we
archaeology
wanna
I
do
see?
to support that is a new work order
a
system
blacksmith.
to have a bit more convenience than just spamming trade chat all day. But if you are someone, you're not yourself a blacksmith, but you have a bunch of mats and you want them forged into
You can
great swords,
what? Work orders?
Ooh, neat.
You can make gold, bro.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And a skilled blacksmith can come
Dig
along
it.
and make you the weapon of your dreams.
I think we left out
A
one thing,
work
though.
order system.
Be a drag thief. Go to Dragon Isles. Can I have a dragon?
What's the fantasy?
I
of
dig
dragons
it.
if not
Raise a dragon.
soaring
Raise
over
a
That is
fucking
fucking
dragon.
Oh my
tit.
And so we're
god,
really
thank
excited
That's cool.
to introduce a feature that we're calling dragon riding. It's dynamic with everything from
guys.
dive bombs.
Oh,
ability to,
bro.
just sort of build that speed up. And
This is
be able
actually
to
We
more
gotta do
complete
this,
than
Dragon. Come on
Shadowlands
now.
was.
should be much more exciting than traditional flight that we've made available in the past, but that's also available for
That's
players
gotta
to
be
do a
unique to the
customizable
zone.
dragon mount right from the
Oh,
start.
so
So-
real control.
This is a skill you learn over time, right, to become an awesome dragon rider.
Doubling down on flying.
You'll be able to
Dude,
sort of
it's fucking
upgrade
Pandora.
aspects of your flight,
It's like
but
we're
you won't have
in
the
Avatar.
flight
Customizable
from the
dragon
start.
mount.
And the
Oh,
dragon
this is
companion
so
that you
cool.
have is, of course, very thoroughly customizable, which is a new thing for us for mounts. This is not just a generic dragon that everyone has, but a drake that is
About
yours.
time they
what
put
you want
flying in
scales
the
to look
beginning.
like,
Holy
horns,
shit.
Dude,
Oh, look at that beautiful
that's
bastard.
night gear.
Those are so cool.
This is so cool.
Oh man.
That's
So
a
yes,
that's
the
a basically a
Dragonflight
proto
expansion
drink, and
is
I've
going to
used one of
see
those like
players
since it
leveling
came
the
out.
community,
You just
going to
can
the
make it
all-new
whatever you want.
continent of the Dragon Isles, which consists of 5 zones, 4 standard level
Customizable
and a
dragon.
new starter zone for our Drakthir class.
An
Pokemon
expansion
2.0,
feature that
boys.
you'll be able to take on.
Trial of Style now has a mount.
Go into
Updates
70,
for
okay.
UI, And an entirely fresh look at professions with more depth than ever before. Also getting around the Dragon Isles is going to come in the form of dragon riding, which lets you customize and upgrade your own mount so that you can fly in a sense.
Bro! Hairy
Any
dragon!
new expansion, we have a new set of dungeons, a raid.
I'm gonna be
and much more to
Hiccup.
come.
We also have an alpha that will be starting up in the future.
Check out our website for more information.
Oh,
and
that's
keep an eye out
Cards
for those
Dragon.
opt-in signups
Yeah.
if you want to help us test out Dragonflight and give us. even
I'm
more
away from the
feedback
screen. I'm
on
guessing it
that.
was red and on
We do have a
fire.
deep dive
It was
that follows
red, it had a
this, so
beard, it was
please
cool.
Stay around. Classic players, we haven't forgotten about you. You could probably guess where we're going to go next. One of the all-time favorite expansions for World of Warcraft. Let's watch the cinematic.
Again, is this the same cinematic?
And Wrath of the Lich King.
Second best expansion ever.
What do you consider the best?
Oh, Legion.
That's fair.
Anything
Oh,
except
this-
for Mist of Pandaria is wrong.
Oh my god, this music still gets me.
So
God,
in
this is
Dareth Mortis,
incredible.
everyone's up on their mounts like 50 feet off the ground because everyone's watching the show.
It's safe here, so I can
Oh,
watch.
Darian, man.
That's what I'm doing, actually.
My son,
Oh, this is epic.
the day you were born, the very forests of Lordaeron whispered the name Arthas.
Oh, the reforging of Frostmourne.
Oh,
Still an incredible cinematic,
Days
too.
have come to an end.
Arthas.
You shall be king.
Especially just because we buried the last of him.
So excited for that new race.
Just
Holy
incredible,
shit.
isn't it? Every time I see
2023
the cinematic, I get
oh, this
chills.
year.
No pun intended.
Holy
I get
shit.
chills.
Wait,
As you
for
saw,
Classic?
Wrath of the
Yeah,
Lich
Wrath-
King.
Yeah.
Wrath Classic is
coming
coming
okay.
this
this
year.
It brings
Oh, good
back
for them.
so many memories. When you see that cinematic, what do you remember from Wrath of the Lich King?
Anytime you want to talk about
It was a great cinematic.
frozen dragons, how can you not go back to
The frost
Symbiosis?
worm ripping out of the mountain.
That was the
Yeah.
first expansion.
that's
that was
incredible.
on the Sun.
Honestly, I wouldn't even watch it.
Remember,
Just the words.
on that platform,
Knowing what
that
happens.
black goo and
All the way to
chunks of
Shadowlands.
ice falling off and having to repeat that.
So Wrath
King
Classic
went
Guild, will we
finally
wait for
back.
Dragon Isles?
It was such an incredible moment. He jumped up out of his
Wrath
room,
Classic
and I
is
jumped up out of my office,
is
like,
the first one that's actually getting me tempted to get into Classic.
So it's a very lasting tale for me.
So as you know, with this expansion, you will, in pre-patch, be able to play the Death Knight. They will start at
See,
level
it's been a long
55.
time since you
don't have to have
felt
a
that
hardcore
kind of sort of
character
like
to
dread
get
and
in. So
fear
everyone will be
and
able to
like
make one.
peril.
We're excited to give players some time before Wrath officially launches to get geared up and ready to jump in to Northrend with everybody else.
And there are so many zones and areas to
Oh,
explore
thank God.
in Northrend, and I want us to talk about some of our favorites. So for me, Grizzly Hills has a very
So,
special place
so
in my
Wrath
heart.
Classic
The
is going to
music
be
was some of the
raids
best
full of alt
I've
red,
experienced
and
in
live is going to
Warcraft.
be raids
I
full of whatever
still
color
make my way
the
all the way up to
evokers
Stone
are.
Peaks to try and find
So,
the
right.
Airy Peak, or not Airy
and
Peak,
have yet to get it.
I've got to say Dragonblight. The wide open nature of the
the
zone,
40-man
Glamorous
PvP
Temple,
zone.
center
It's gonna
of
be
it,
Death Knights
an
versus Death
unforgettable
Knights.
experience
Wintergress.
for both a developer and a player, and kind of
Yeah.
making that transition from one to the other.
Dude,
Now let's talk about.
Wait, the guy who
something
runs the game
So
can't
one
get
thing
run the
we looked
dragon.
at is Dungeon Finder, and it feels like how we envision Classic. Dungeon Finder is not. A
There's
good
something
fit for our
actually
community.
poetically lovely
was
about that.
kind of the first step that may have eroded some of
Yep.
that social
Yep.
fabric. Now, as people
This
gone
is
through
peak
the
Warcraft,
experience,
I
we've gone
think.
back to
Is
vanilla,
Classic
rebuilding
not
those
going to
groups,
have
relying
Group Finder?
on each other, not wanting
Oh,
necessarily
interesting.
a random participant just to show up and then leave.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Deliberately
Today,
no
you can do that in
Dungeon
Shadowlands. You'll be
Finder.
able to do that in Dragon
Oh my
Age.
God!
A selected group of people who specifically
Dude!
want that different experience.
No Group Finder in Classic.
That leads right
Yep.
into
Ah!
Classic. So we listened to the community and we removed that because individual experience for them.
Good on you guys! Good on Blizz! Good!
Barbershop, which allows you to customize your character. We're going to be adding a few more options that were not existing when Wrath launched, but also there's another side of this where we are not going to charge a real money fee. It was a paid character customization fee, right?
Yeah.
It seems the right thing to do that just be available in game for gold, and we add more options to it, right?
It's sort of like spell batching in a sense. There's a lot of technical advancements, and it's not about the philosophy of what makes classic classic, what brings people together. It's just what's the better experience, and let's not artificially restrict something that we can provide a better version of just for the sake of nostalgia. And we're happy to say this is one of those cases.
So, Wrath, the level cap's being increased to level 80, so we'll be introducing a level 70 boost so that players who want to get in with their friends or just explore Northrend right away will be able to do that. You can't apply it to a Death Knight, but you will be able to use it otherwise. And of course, we have Inscription, a whole new profession, so we're really excited about that.
Way
and
okay with that.
As we continue this road to Wrath, we're going to be looking to getting a lot more feedback on beta, and we'll make changes as we need to.
Holy
Such
shit.
an exciting time
Oh,
to
I
be
get
playing
2
World of
scribes.
Warcraft. We have the return of the Wrath of the Lich King for classic fans, and taking us somewhere new with Dragonflight.
Oh,
We're
man.
so excited to be able to bring these adventures to you. Don't forget, there's a deep dive on Dragonflight where you're going to get a lot more information. Thank you so much for spending this time with us, and we'll see you in Azeroth.
And we'll see you in Northrend.
And in the Dragon Isles.
I'm just gonna say, it looks like we're going to Greek theme in Dragonflight, and I love it.
I'm so down for that.